Good evening. My name is Andy Goldstein. I'm a teacher at Omni Middle School and the Secretary-elect of the Palm Beach County Classroom Teachers Association. Tonight I'm speaking as an individual. I'm also the proud parent of a 7-year-old daughter who completed first grade this year at one of our public elementary schools. I'd like to welcome our new superintendent, Dr. Avossa. A new superintendent for our school district is a new beginning, and beginnings are very special. A new beginning is a chance to reflect upon where we've been and ponder if that is the direction we want to be going. A new beginning is a chance to dream and to dream big. Where do we want to go, and how can we get there? What are our hopes and dreams for our children, and how can our public schools help us realize these dreams? My hopes and dreams for my daughter is that she develops a kind heart and a lifelong love for learning that will serve her well as she grows and constructs her life. Having recently completed our school year, we have a chance to reflect. What has this past year been like? It's been a year of seemingly endless standardized testing and diagnostic testing for standardized testing. It's been a year of constant interruptions in the classroom with announcements about standardized testing and diagnostic testing. Please pardon this interruption. Please pardon this interruption of our interruption. Our school district has seemingly adopted a curriculum whose motto is, testing is teaching. This testing is not your ordinary assessment that a teacher gives to see what a student knows and to find out how best to help him or her. No, the purpose of this testing is to create a high-stakes environment that turns our schools into test prep factories and turns every student into a data point. And what is the purpose of all this high-stakes testing? Driven by state and federal legislation, is to privatize our public schools and direct as much money as possible into private hands, into the hands of the 1%. Testing has become a multi-billion-dollar industry that has resulted in less and less time to actually teach our students due to this constant disruption caused by standardized testing and diagnostic testing. This interruption is brought to you by ALEC, the American Legislative Exchange Council. We work for the 1%, and that doesn't include you. After the Florida Standards Assessment was done this year at our school, I was surprised one day to see the students in one of our language arts classes all on laptops doing more testing. The language arts teacher explained that since the results from the standardized test wouldn't be available until sometime in the middle of the next year, they needed to assess the students to see where to place them for next year. Quote, "We language arts teachers don't teach," she said. "We just test." At this rate, I can imagine the day in the not-too-distant future when my daughter comes home and tells my wife and I want to be a standardized test taker when I grow up. And my wife and I would beam at her and say, "Oh, we're so proud of our little data point. You're gonna make some rich plutocrat so happy." I'm being facetious, but judging by our district's and our country's over-obsession with standardized testing, you would think this would be the desired outcome. We need to dream a bigger dream. We want to work toward a world that works for everyone, not just for the 1%. Let us begin now. Thank you.